この俺に勝てるわけがない。
Alright guys, I'm back with another video here, and yeah, this is a little different. Oh, let me actually take out my Apple Watch. This is going to be a little bit of a different showcase because of two reasons. One, I'm going to be showing off this Goku, who is a Dokkan Frontier God. By the way, he is the Dokkan Frontier God at the moment for the Namek Saga stuff. We don't have everything out yet, but we're getting close. We're getting close. But I am going to be doing two separate showcases of him on this particular video. One of them being, of course, where he can actually be useful in is Node 24 of the Dokkan Frontier Namek Saga stages, and of course his regular showcase. But this is how it's gonna work, of course. But if there's gonna be more units like this, I just hope they're gonna get even better. But for now, we're gonna stick with what we have. This is Limit Shattering Saiyan Goku. He does transform. His transformation is via passive, and it is voiced, thankfully and lovely. I would want to see more of those. Of course, in the past, usually passive based transformations are not voiced. Something very recent, like I think Dokkan Fest Baby is a Dokkan Fest Baby is a passive based transformation. His is not voice acted, even though it should have been. But we have Goku right here. There are differences between, of course, his regular and his Dokkan Frontier. Why don't we have them both on here? Of course. This is Dokkan DB. I might use this more often for Dokkan Frontier stuff, specifically. Yeah, specifically, but I'll make it work. So, free transformation. Well, let's talk about Zero Skill first. His leader skill is Namek Saga 3 key 100% stats, and then gives an additional 80% stats to super class units. That shouldn't be very difficult. You know, you mostly technically want to run him as the lead for it, since we are, of course, in Namek Saga. But now let's go over him. So, he gets 3 key, 259% attack and defense, gets an additional key per key spread obtained, launches an additional super, very helpful. Has a medium chance to crit, gets 30% damage reduction, and then for every Namek Saga category ally on the team, gets 59% attack and defense. 59% defense up to max 159%, and then 10% damage reduction up to max of 30. So right now we do have all 3 Namek Saga category allies on the team, including himself. That means he gets a max of 60% damage reduction and an additional 159% defense right now. The lower your HP, the higher your attack buff is. So if for some reason we are low in HP, he is going to hit like a freaking truck. And then when he attacks, he gets 200% attack. And when receiving an attack, he gets 200% defense. Without survival mode, or without Dokkan Frontier, he transforms on turn 6. That is a very long time. You can put him in slot 2, or you can technically leave him in slot 3, then make him come back a little later, but it's a very long process. But if you do want to get the transformation a little faster, then you can use him in Dokkan Frontier, which he'll, like I said, he'll be more useful in. Where if a lost ally, his name includes Krillin, which basically if Krillin is defeated in the rotation in the team that this Goku in particular is on, then he transforms. On top of that, if in Node 24 specifically, he gets 2 key and 59% attack and defense per surviving ally in the same group. So as long as they don't die, except for Krillin, then he gets an additional 59% attack and defense. That includes himself, by the way. His 12 key super gives him he gives him 30% attack and defense for 1 turn, does colossal damage. And his 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does mega colossal damage. Nothing too crazy out of that. Links I would say they're a bit of a struggle, just because there's some things you can't do and there's some things you can. But then when you transform, and I believe I can do that. Yeah, there we go. When you transform into Super Saiyan Goku, post-transformation, he gets 6 key, 259% attack and defense with an additional key per key spread obtained, so sort of the same thing. Launches an additional super, and has a chance to crit and gets damage reduction plus 59%. Gets up to 300% this time instead of 200%, but the condition is still the same. When attacking and when receiving an attack is about the same for 5 turns from character's entry. So the moment this guy transforms, he gets 159% attack and defense on top of all this. On Dokkan Frontier specifically, for every lost ally in the same group, so basically him being the last one, so basically a max of 2, gets 3 ki, 59% attack, 20% crit, and 10% damage reduction. So in other words, 6 ki, 118% attack, 40% crit, and another 20% damage reduction. That is the maximum of 2 lost allies, unless it also counts the other team, but I don't believe so, because it says in the same group, so it just makes sense. When on node 23, so if you do transform with him specifically, he gets a buff in node 23 where he gets 100% per lost ally in the group. And in node 24, he gives 150% attack and defense to all allies except for himself, which is a very huge buff, by the way. And then gets 50% attack per lost ally in the same group. So depending on if it's node 23 or 24, or maybe more later on, he does get stronger per lost ally, and I'm pretty sure they'll modify that as they'll go along. 12 ki greatly raises attack, raises defense for 1 turn, does colossal damage. 18 ki massively raises attack, greatly raises defense for 1 turn, does mega colossal damage. And that is pretty much that. Oh yeah, one thing about this particular unit, and it's very funny actually. No Super Saiyan. We have no Super Saiyan Link. So, would it look good on us? I have no idea. All I know is that we could get cooked or we may not get cooked. Do we want Krillin going first? Because I just want to see his stats first before we can go into him. So why don't we do that? Or will he die? That's what I'm scared of. Yikes. Okay. Yikes. That is not what I wanted right here. Let me come back to this actually. I was not hoping for that. No, actually. Should I just leave him there? I don't mind leaving him there actually. That might be a good thing. Plus, he does get stronger the lower HP. So I technically wouldn't see this as a problem. But it is going to be very annoying. Yeah, as you can see, he did get a lot stronger than he already is. He is not going to be taking any hits, though. Which is a bit unfortunate. And plus we have most of the links active. So let's see how much he's gonna take here. There's a... $22 million. Okay, that's not a bad start, per se. Keep in mind, we are running via base like a single leader skill type fight, so double leader skills don't truly apply in here. Not until we go into a regular Dokkan event. But yes, they do in this particular node, they do expect you to have Krillin take the hits. So let's see what we're working with, right? Let's see if we do this. Go on, please don't dodge. $10 million. Oh yeah, just because he's gone, bro. Unless we could get the additional super, right? Yes, sir. Get the additional super. One more. Okay, we're okay for now. But he is gonna transform next turn. Another super? Yes, sir. Gotta get the additional supers in here. One more? Oh my god. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, okay. I'll take it. That's pretty huge. Okay, so what am I working with here? This is, I forget, this is a 3-phase fight? Well, I'm about to find out because of this. So we're looking at here, stat wise, not too bad. He is giving a bunch of buttload of stats to our Goku, which was sealed. That is not good. Okay. Oh wait, are they both sealed? No, it's just if you're in slot 1, right? Yeah, that might be the case here. Let's see. No, you just can't do additional supers. Okay. That's fine for now, I guess. Just do that. Now, the only thing that's gonna worry me is how much are we taking from type disadvantage with Int Goku. Because I do want that extra defense coming out of him. Oh, okay, it's not too much. How much we're working with here? It's less than 20 million. Well, keep in mind, we did just lose high compatibility with Krillin, so we're not getting stats from that. But we are getting some viability with Goku. How much are we taking here? Oh, it's not a lot actually. They're at level 5. Jesus hell. Yeah, because we're not getting a lot of it anymore here. How much are we taking here? And it's gonna hurt, isn't it? No, it won't. Or it will. No, he is gonna get a buttload of defense here. And that's perfectly fine. I probably do want to switch rotations though. If it is gonna be this bad. Which it is actually. Yeah, 18 million, 19 million-ish. But the animation is pretty cool, though. And this is the revamped version of SSJ Goku super attack, right? Because, yeah, we got the additional super going in. No, I could do, right? Because now we're up there. I could just swap right now, actually. This wouldn't hurt us. I'll just put him right here. Yep. And then we'll do this. Alright. How much are we taking here, boys? Oh. Oh, boy. That's gonna hurt. Oh, I could have just put them in slot 1. Oh, that's wonderful. Let's swap back, actually. Let's give TEQ Super Saiyan Goku the Dokkan attack. How much are you doing here? What's that? 17, close to 17 million. 16.9 to be exact. But he does get hit pretty hard. Yeah, on top of that, we could just do that. Wait, do I have animations turned on? I wish this Goku had the active skill. And I wish he had a brand new, like, idle animation, because that would have been cool, too. Like this Goku, but instead of him being shirtless, it could just be him with the shirt on. It could be exactly the same. I don't know why they didn't do it. But, I think we can go with it.
ダメだ。二度と悪さすんじゃねえぞ。
Okay, we're just gonna leave him right there. And I think the rest of this could just be like pure work. Oh. No, we're fine. 14 million. See? This is great. Such a great unit right here. Initial super. There we go. I think we got it. Yes, sir. I think that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. I think with that now, we can head over to an actual stage that matters. I'm gonna try my best though, because he ain't gonna look too impressed. Well, I'm pretty sure he's gonna look a lot more impressive with the double leader skill than a single one, but I can make it work. Alright, here we are. This is we got the we got Goku on here. We have a pretty decent rotation actually. We can live here. What do I want to do? I can do this, right? Oh bro, this is gonna suck, isn't it? Because whatchamacallit? I could sort of make it work, right? What are the stats looking like though? I think the question is, can TEQ Goku cook? I think that's the question here. I think he can. I think he can decently can, you know. I don't see him dying very soon. We have, what you call it, like 50% damage reduction rate. Because he's getting stuff including himself, right? I think F3 supers will be fine. 18 million. Okay. And there's the other super. Okay, so 2 supers. That's still good. Okay. Okay, he's tanking so far. That's all that matters, actually. Also, I don't have the best, let's call it, leader skills. Oh, hold on.
少しつかめてきた気がするぞ。身勝手の極意。
身勝手の極意はカカロットがやればいい。俺は俺のやり方で貴様に勝つ。
俺はぐるり第三魔界の王から命を受けてやってきた。
Okay, so what am I looking at here? Probably do this, right? No, the only thing I'm scared of, really, is how hard this guy's going to hit. That's probably the only thing that matters. But we'll see. Plus we're getting support here. Defense support. Nah, he's super attacking. Oh, we're screwed. Oh my god. I guess I'm coming back. Alright, I'm jumping into another event. I think for this one, this shouldn't be too bad. I don't think so. Oh god, please dodge. No, I always beg for units like these to dodge. But this may not be the case. We'll see though. We'll see. That's the way I have to make him work is he has to come back in 3 turns and then he has to come back in 2 turns after that. So basically 2 rotations essentially. No, I actually forgot that I turned off voice acting. Oh, 19 million. Oh, it went up a bit. He went up a bit. That's good. There's the additional 12.5. Okay. He is tanking pretty well. Even with crits. Even with crits, it's still pretty good. Well, this might be pretty early for it, actually. Yeah, I'll probably, what you call it, Goku's probably gonna struggle for a bit of ki for a little, for a bit. Dodge. Dodge. Okay, good. Okay. Ugh. What the hell? Wario, you're supposed to dodge. How about I come back till I get to actually turn 6, because that would be great. Alright, that took a little bit, but thankfully, I'm only getting 4, we're only getting 4 links out of this. That's interesting. Okay, so we're looking at 400k defense. What can I do here? How much is he getting? He doesn't get anything from being at 24 key, so we can be at 18 key, that's fine, I suppose. So if I do this, right? So 400k defense though. I don't know. I don't know, guys. He does have 159% attacking defense for 5 turns, so it does get a little lower after that. And no Super Saiyan either is wild. $32 million. That's not bad. 32 million is actually pretty decent. For free-to-play LR with no extra stats in Dokkan Frontier, that's not too bad. It's not too bad style-wise. I would honestly say he could have been better. But the damage output he's throwing out is not too bad. Could be 40 million if I link leveled him all the way. But I did not do that. Okay. Let's do... yeah. Let's go super right there. Oh, he's lost, isn't he? No, I think we'll be fine here. No, probably not, though. Sure, why not? It's been a while since we used Glorio's active skill.
わりだ。
You should still be good here. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This, and then that. Perfect. How much are we taking here, boys? Probably very little and nothing, I guess. Also have to keep in mind that this is type disadvantage. Come on, Glorio, give us more supers. That'd be pretty great. Okay, that's not bad. I think, oh yeah, Goku's gonna come back at turn 11, right? So that means his 159% attack and defense buff will probably be gone by then. 25 million without legendary power and without so many other links, but still good. Still pretty decent, but still good. Oh, okay. That's actually not a bad spot to leave you in. Oh, he stuns, right? No, he does not. No, wait, is it... Okay. Sure. I think one more turn now before... let's see. I need to do it this way. Okay, if I lose, then it's fine. Well, I don't think I need to do that. No additional supers. We're dead. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It's fine for now, I guess. What I can say about this Goku, and I'll say it right now, this is a pain to transform with. It's a pain to transform with, and technically it's also a pain to link, considering how built his links are. So we go back in here. I get what they are trying to do with this. The issue is a couple things, right? They expect you to run a Krillin with this unit, so naturally they have high compatibility together. But yeah, there's also Turtle Skull Shattering the Limit, which I don't have a problem with either. It's just Turtle Skull and no, maybe Turtle Skull Spine, but high compatibility or some other links. Slightly made only for Krillin, but when he transforms, where the issue also occurs, where there's no Super Saiyan. You could have just replaced Z Fighters with Super Saiyan, and that would have been decently fine too. There's a lot more heroes with Super Saiyan than they think, right? But I do like the transformation effect. I just don't like how long it takes to get it. I hate how it has to be 6 turns, but I can't really complain. But at the moment, I'll say that as a free play unit, this is completely fine. I highly recommend trying to farm this guy up, or at least get him, so that you can use him anywhere else if you have a decent selection of Namek Saga units. That's probably the only thing I'll say. Let me know what you guys think of transforming TEQ LR Goku. And as always, I will see you all in... Sorry, go back here. I guess I'll see you all in the next one.